Hallelujah. Hey y'all, happy day wherever you're watching this from, whether you're live here with me on TikTok or watching the replay on YouTube. Hey girl, how are you? I'm gonna let TikTok do its thing, get y'all in here while I try to ward off a migraine. So I kind of get headaches sitting under this light for too long. So we're gonna try to make this as short and sweet as possible, but let's have some fun, okay? So I drank some coffee, I had some chocolate. Hello, Rita. Let me respond to your email. I said as soon as I saw your name, it will remind me to respond to your email. Let me do that while y'all are logging on. How are you? Welcome. Let me find it. Oh, let me make this big. Good morning, good morning. Come in, say hello, let's chat. Now this is GPA, so welcome. This is Grant Prep Academy. Grant Prep Academy, where we talk all things grants for your Black woman-owned small business. So you're in the right place if that's your cup of tea. Okay. Okay, that's tomorrow, Rita. So I got you. Let me leave you up. Okay. So Rita, we'll do tomorrow at 2. I'll send you an email to confirm it, okay? I have been meaning to do that. Welcome, everyone. Come in, say hello. If you can see me and hear me, tap your screen about 15 times real quick, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that, and watch the hearts flutter. That's going to get our likes up and let TikTok know that we're live and we're ready to dive into what I got for y'all today. So this is, good morning, Jay. Y'all tell me real quick, are you Black? Are you a woman? Are you over the age of 18? Answer those 3 questions for me in the chat really quick. Rita, I'm on Eastern time, so that's what time our appointment will be. So make sure you check your time zone for the right time. But I'll send you the email confirming everything today, okay? So just give me time to do that today, and I got you. So, where are my Black women for-profit small business owners? Are you here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know. Hey, Shannon. Shannon is here. Rita, you may have to go out and come back in to get volume. Thank you for the roses. Jay can hear me. So answer yes to this. Are you Black? Put yes. Are you a woman? Put yes. Are you over the age of 18? You don't have to put your exact age. Just put yes. Do you have a business? Just put yes. Is it for profit? Just put yes. Are you located in the United States of America? Just put yes. And finally, do you own at least 51% of your Black, woman-owned, for-profit, small business that's based in the United States? And a bonus question for you. Are you looking for grants for your business? Let's go. Let's chat. What my yes is at? That means you're in the right place. Let's tap on our screen so we can get more Black women, small business owners in the room who want to talk about getting grants for their business. Okay, so let's clarify. Black women, small business owners with for-profit businesses that are seeking grants. That's all we're talking about today. If you want to know about grants for anything else, just go do a quick online search, type in what type of grant you're looking for, and come back and let us know what you find, okay? All right. Who here know about grants? Like, do you think that you know enough to go out and apply for a grant today? Or have you tried to apply with just the knowledge that you had? Shannon says she knows nothing. Thank you, Shannon, for your honesty. Anybody here want to admit what they know? You know a little bit. Elle says, I know a little bit, little hand raise. My kids say know nothing. Sean knows no. Okay, it's a lot of y'all that know nothing. Well, let me introduce you to grants as I introduce you to myself. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am a founder of a multi-six-figure company called the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC. I train Black Christian women to become certified life coaches online in one day. And we apply for and win grants on behalf of some of our future Christian coaches. And so I started winning and winning and winning. I started winning in 2020. I just reached out to the first person who ever gave me a grant during COVID over 4 years ago, just to tell them thank you for sowing that seed. Here we are in 2024 with over $51,700 won at last count in grants and grant funded opportunities. So I know a thing or two, because I've won a thing or two. And so I'm here to teach y'all what I know. I have a book. It's called Finding Funding. It's incorporated in my mentorship program that you can find out all about, along with my Christian coach certification. Shannon, it's over at www.blackwomeningrants.com. Blackwomeningrants.com is the website to check out the mentorship, to come join us. We have a lot of fun. I'll be sharing more about that throughout our time together today. And so, in a nutshell, if I had to just give a quick definition or synopsis of what I know a grant to be, y'all want to hear my definition of what grants are? For those of you who say you don't know what grants are, you know nothing about them, you've never applied. What is this thing you call grants, Dr. AJ Austin? What is it? Y'all want my definition? Just from what I've learned. Let me know. Keep tapping your screen and liking. I see the 1.1K likes. I appreciate y'all. Now, yes, please. Okay. Thank you for asking nicely. That was so sweet. So write this as I type it. Y'all ready to type? Let me know. Let me see who we got on here that's like note taker. Shannon said, spill it. So grants are 3 things. Put the number 3 if you got that number in your head now. It's 3 parts to grants. More, but I'm going to break down the first 3. Let me see the numbers. Okay, thank you, Sean. Grants are gifted. So put that in the chat. They're gifted. What is a gift to y'all? Help me. We're going to help me help y'all define grants for yourself. What is a gift to you? Real quick. You got to be quick. You got to type quick. When someone gives you a gift, what is it? A blessing. All right. I hear you. Come on, Sean. Something free. Okay. Comes from someone else. Right. It's a gift. It's wrapped up in a pretty little bow because someone thought you deserved it, right? They're like, this is going to really bless her. It's going to make her happy. Right. A token of appreciation. Amen. I like y'all's definitions. So just imagine someone somewhere got wind that something they had in their possession or could go get, easily access, and give to you. Hey, Deanna Joy. They said, you know what? She deserves this gift. And so they take it, they wrap it up, put it in a pretty little bow, and send it to you or hand it to you and watch your reaction, right? That's a gift. Don't that make you happy to think of somebody somewhere thinking of you and what you do or what you could go do with what they're about to bless you with? How that make y'all feel? Ain't that cool? It's a gift, right? I love when people think of me, pray for me. You ever get the feeling like somebody praying for me? I can feel it. It's a good prayer. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. So that's our first G. They are gifted. They're given. When someone gives you something, what does that mean to you guys? Grants are first gifted and then they're given. So when someone gives you something and when something is given to you, how does that make you feel? Or what are your thoughts on the word given? When you hear the word something has been given to you, what is your thought? Yeah, thought of, right? Oh, that just feels so good. Makes me warm and cozy. I just want to go curl up in bed, take a nap, like, oh, somebody's thinking of me with gifts and blessings on their mind. I That make you feel good? Oh girl, don't make me cry on here today, Shenton. Put on the heart of someone by God himself, right? You're being thought of, grateful. I love it. So first, grants are gifted. Then they're given. When something is given to you, it's given to you. Y'all hear a lot of people say, what's for me is for me. What God has for me is for me. This thing usually can't be taken away, right? So when people say, do I have to pay grants back? It's gifted, babes. It's a gift. It's something for you to cherish forever and ever. Amen. Would y'all agree? If you agree, put amen. Amen means I agree with thee. I agree. I am in agreement. So, if a grant is given, if it is gifted, now this is money, this is business. So that means that the gift giver, which is the grantor or the grant check writer, you're the grantee, the recipient of the gift. They're the grantor, the giver of the gift. They also have a financial or a fiduciary responsibility to the IRS. So because it's dealing with business and money and profits and gifts in terms of money and business, they may report that they have gifted you this gift. They have given you this money. Therefore, when they ask for like your employee identification number, which yes, you're going to need that to apply for grants, your business address and email. And so also, what that means is they may have to, what was I going to say? Oh, so they have to report it to the IRS for their taxes, because if you're a business and you file taxes, you know that there is a part of the tax form that asks about like money that you've given. And so they may put, yeah, I gifted her a grant and here's how much it was for. And so when you go to file your taxes, that may be on your transcript as well, meaning, yes, you may have to report that grant to your tax accountant or I'm saying that wrong, your tax preparer, your accountant, your bookkeeper, etc. Amen. Y'all got it? So some people ask, do you have to pay taxes on grants? The answer could be yes. However, I advise you to speak with an accountant because it is considered a gift on behalf of the grantor. Y'all got it? That answers that frequently asked question. Look, we got an expert in the house, so she's like, amen. So Deanna Joy is one of our 150 mentees that's in the program called The Grant Game. It's my mentorship program. It's over at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. I posted it in the comments earlier. She recently won $55,000 in grants for herself and her client. Can we tell Deanna Joy congratulations, y'all? So Rita's asking, how do you know if it's taxable? Now, the last time I looked it up, Rita, and anyone can go, do a quick online search for this information. Deanna, you see all your congratulations, girl. I read that grants are taxable, or they may not be taxable if it's dealing with education, but it depends on the type of grant it is and how the grant is used. So depending on what type of grant it is and how it's used, and also you reporting it to your accountant, you guys make that decision together. So I'm not, the professional to tell you that. I just know when I win, I report mine to my accountant. He does his magic and we file my taxes. That's what I know. So that's just a heads up, 7up. I talk about that in the Finding Funding ebook that's in the mentorship program as well, because that's something that comes up a lot, when people ask, do I have to pay this back? Is it taxed? But that just goes with our G's. So there are 3 G's. What were the first 2 G's we talked about? Y'all remember? If you've been here a minute, put the first 2 G's we just talked about of the 3. And then we're going to dive in. Y'all want to know my 2024 predictions of grants and grant funded opportunities? Because I've seen some stuff coming, y'all, and participated in it. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $51,700 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. And right now we are talking about what grants are specifically. Deanna says personal grants are typically non-taxable when used for their intended purposes. Business grants, she's going to continue with another comment, right? You ran out of space. TikTok limits the characters. So grants are given and they're gifted and they're granted unto you. When you hear the word granted, what does that mean to you? When something is granted to you, what does that mean to you? What does granted? Look at Shannon. Shannon, you been here before, girl? Took the words right out of my mouth. Given access, allowed, awarded. I love this. You own it, girl. You in the spirit on today, okay? Given, yes. So they're granted. You're given access. It's allowed. You're allowed to receive it. It's awarded. You have been granted. It's special permission, special recognition. Now it's yours. You can take it to the bank and cash it, literally. Yes. So they're gifted, they're given, and they're granted. So all three of those G's. Hello, Michelle. That means that this is quote unquote free money, because that's how a lot of y'all like to define it. But it seems free. You still got to work for it. Y'all want me to tell you how you have to work for it? Put work or put something in the chat, because it can be free-ish, free adjacent, okay? Yes, ma'am. Gifted, given, and granted. So here's how you have to work for a grant. Number one, you got to go do R's. I have this thing for iteration. So y'all ready for my R's? It's like 5 R's. Put R in the comment if y'all want to hear how you have to work for a grant using these R's. Put the letter R in the comments. There we go. Okay. Y'all ready for the first one? Here we go. First, you have to research. Have y'all ever researched a grant opportunity? Meaning you did a quick online search. You put in grants for blank. And you started researching what's out there. Anybody ever did research for a grant? Because this is the work process, okay? Faith without work is dead. So here's the first way to work that faith. Do research. What grants are out there? So it's a common question here on GPA, which is Grant Prep Academy. Again, I'm Dr. AJ Austin. I'm usually here with y'all live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And people come in and they say, is there a grant for this? What about a grant for this? What about this type of business? Have you heard of grants for this, this? What y'all think I'm going to tell them to do? Use that first R. What's the first R? If you won't hear wondering is if there is a grant for blank, what do you think the first thing I'm going to tell you to research? Go work for it. Go do some work for this free money. Research. It's a simple online search. Put in grants for whatever you're trying to ask me. If there's a grant for it, put that in the search engine. See what pops up and then come back and tell me. I can also send you 3 lists of grants when you join me in the Grant Game mentorship. These grants that I have access to, I get 4 lists every month consistently for almost a year now, maybe longer. But there are new opportunities out in the interwebs that you don't have to go look for because they're compiled. They're updated monthly. Over 200 opportunities are on these 3 lists, totaling $1.2 million. And they're a part of the gifts I give you when you join us in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. I haven't tried that yet, Deanna, because I ain't in the government space, so I leave that for the people who are. I like grants like the ones that are on the list that I send the mentees that y'all have access to. I love the ones that are off the beaten path, like the ones I emailed y'all about this weekend. Deanna, did you get my email? There are 2 opportunities that a lot of people don't know about yet. So I love that I get early access to what we call micro grants. These are things that are like $10,000 or less, $5,000 or less. And it's a smaller pool. It's a smaller competition. Right. And so I try to keep y'all up to date with what I have access to. And some of these opportunities have started coming from my networks, which we're going to talk about today in my predictions, and why they're so important for you to be a part of for your own sake in your own world as well. So, go girl. You finished the 10K grant with Nike last week. So you won the grant for Nike and you just finished the opportunity, or you just finished the 10K application? Let me know, or email me with the updates. You know we love to celebrate. Okay, you applied. Cool. Thank you for sharing that. So we talked about grants being gifted, given, and granted. And now we're talking about the R's for how you have to work for this money. And research is a part of it. And either going out to do your own organic research online or letting me send you this list when you join us in the mentorship. These are ways to get your research on. The grants that I have access to are specifically for Black women with for-profit businesses that are based in the United States. As long as you're over the age of 18 and own at least 51% of your business, you probably qualify for a lot of the grants that are on this list. I'm very familiar with the grants on this list. I am affiliated with some of them as well. The second R, who's ready for the second R in the work process? Put the number 2 if you're ready for R number 2. I love to see us win too, girl. Girl, you don't even understand. I be behind the scenes working on y'all behalf, honey. Like, oh, they gonna love this. Okay, so we got research. So you've researched. Either you went out and did your own research, or you let me help you with the research in our mentorship with the 3 lists I send you. Then you have to review. Put review in the chat. Because review is like, now that I found a grant that I'm interested in, let me review what they're looking for. Do I qualify? Am I eligible? What are they asking me to have in place before I apply? What type of business owners are they looking for? Who will benefit from this opportunity more? Who has won this grant before? What type of review process can I go and screen out? This is how you know you're applying for opportunities that you're eligible for, that you qualify for. So that's the review process. Go read. What is the grant about? How much is the grant? Read their terms and conditions. Read the fine print, because they're going to tell you, like, for example, there was an opportunity to apply for a grant and they were advertising it as, here's a $100,000 grant opportunity. But if you read and review, then it would show you that that was 5 $20,000 opportunities broken down that totaled $100,000. It was $100,000, but it wasn't one grant for $100,000. It was 5 grants for $20,000. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't review the terms and conditions, the fine print, etc. Right? Y'all got it? Put got it. So we got research. We got review. Got it. Okay. Then there's read. Did I do that right? Research, review, read. Did I miss one? I feel like I'm off with my numbers right now. So reading means read through the application. What questions are they asking? What information are they collecting? What are the essay questions that you're going to have to fill out? Because yes, you have to answer the essay questions. Yes, there is writing involved. And if you were one of those that came up in school that hated writing, or essays wasn't your jam, child, come join us in the mentorship. Let me show you how it's done, because I've been winning money for my essays since the early 2000s, okay? Hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school just because of my essays telling that story. So you have to read it through the application. Right, she said, give me the money. I love it. Yes. Read before you just start applying, to see how long it's going to take you to finish that application? Can you start applying and save your answers? Or will you be like two of our Black women in grants who have started on these applications, thought they could come back to it, that screen refresh on accident, and all their answers gone? Child, you better read. It'll tell you. You can save your answers, or, this is one sit and you better get it in. Y'all got it? You was sweet. Girl, I was an A, B, honor roll all the days of my life. I ain't had no choice. My mom was like, so anyway, right. Yes, ma'am. Save that work. But see, they don't know that if they ain't read the book. Yeah, like the book that's in the mentorship. Talk about that. You better save them answers. I have a 200-page document. It's somewhere around here, child. But I print out all my answers as well. Oh, it's right here. I'm going to knock everything down trying to show y'all. But let me show y'all. For every application. Now, last year, I spent about 30 days applying for over 6 figures in funding. So we got about $500,000 worth of applications that we put out there last year. Here are all of my answers. Y'all see this? It's a pretty folder too. I found that thrift store for $2. But these are all of my grant application answers. Y'all see this? This is every time I did an application and I saved my answers. 150 pages. This is a book. Would y'all buy this book if I gave y'all my answers that have won me over $51,700? So yeah, save them answers, girl. Jay said absolutely. I share a lot of them in the Finding Funding ebook that's in the mentorship. So check it out. Write the literal blueprint for successful applications. Thank you, Deanna Joy. So let me tell you, we were talking about reading through the application. The last R, how many R's are we on? Y'all been keeping track? Thank you, Vicky. Girl, I needed that right now. Research, read, review. Let me give you R number 4. Put R number 4 in the chat. Put R4. These are our R's for how you have to work for this free money. Does any of this sound like work to y'all? Because y'all are like, oh, it's free money. I ain't got to do nothing for it. I ain't got to pay it back. I ain't got to worry about it. They don't. You see how you got to work for this money? Y'all getting it? Mm-hmm. You got to work for it. So, really say work it. R4 is respond. Now it's time to hit submit. If you've researched an opportunity, you've reviewed what it takes to be eligible and qualify for this opportunity, you've read through the fine print, the terms and conditions, what they're asking you to put on the application, the essay questions, you're done. Respond by hitting boop, submit. Wait on that thank you page to pop up. Thank you for submitting your application. We'll be in touch, blah, blah, blah. You respond. That's the last step. And that repeats every time you apply for one grant opportunity. Respond, hit submit, make sure it goes through. Wait for the thank you. And here's the bonus. Take a screenshot of that thank you page. You know how like when you pay bills and you take a screenshot like, I don't want no drama? Do that with them grant applications. I email myself when I hit submit and get that thank you page. So if it ever came up, we ain't never give you an application. Now, here go that thank you. Here go my literal receipt of that thank you. Sometimes the systems that these grant opportunities use will email you a copy of your application. I'm always thankful for those because it saves a step of me, wondering, what did I say on that application question, etc. Right. We don't want no drama. We don't even talk like we do. So yeah, those are the R's. So what are our R's real quick? Somebody who types fast, tell us R4 R. Receipts. That's another R. Thank you, Miss Christian. So we got some R's in here today. I love it. That was good. She said, wait a minute. Reese the Realtor, hello. How are you? Welcome. Glad to have you here, girl. So those are our R's, y'all. I'm waiting to see who can type real fast real quick. And put it in the chats. Oh, and share the live real quick. Let somebody else know they need to be here. Reese say she found one of her favorite content creators after a few years. Reese, hold on. I'm trying to, if I start clicking, I'm trying to click on you. Reese, when did we first connect? Let me know. I love going down memory lane, girl. I be like, yeah, cause then you start bringing back memories and stuff. Your signal drop. Oh, Shannon, you miss everything. Where you been? Asha, thank you, girl. My eyes are watering, so I'm trying to keep it on. Every time I wipe my eye, I wipe something off. But trying to keep my eye from getting dry. The auras. The auras. Research, read, and review. Wow, we've been connected on Facebook. I love it. Well, welcome to TikTok, girl. It's a whole nother world over here, child. Oh, Lord. I'm glad we're still connected. I love it. Yep. Research. Look at receipts. Research, read, review, respond, receipts. It's not a receipt. I love it. I got to write that down. We got a new R. I love it. What questions do y'all have about what grants are? Let me know if y'all need a recap. Or the way that it's not really free money. You kind of got to work for it a little bit with the R's. Y'all see that work? Research is work. Reading is work. If your brain is like mine and you got to be like, slow down, wait a minute, let me focus and concentrate. So sitting still and reading. Oh, I thought that said a nap because I need a nap too, Shannon, but you said a recap. Okay. Um, reviewing what they're looking for. I have to review that application multiple times to make sure, like, is this really for me or should I pass this on to somebody else? Thank you, Reese. I love it. So, y'all see how we working for this money, though? What questions y'all got? Because this ain't even what I got on here to talk about today, but y'all got me teaching, but I'm hoping that it's helping. So let me know if you're getting some out of it so far. Because I really want to tell y'all my predictions. I wrote down 10 things, but I ain't going to do all 10 today. So you got to come back for that, okay? Again, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 11, okay? All right. Let me know what questions y'all have. Lips getting dry, throat dry, eyes watering, voice cracking, nose stopped up. Y'all pray for me, huh? That's why I need a nap. Let's do a recap. You want to hire a researcher so bad? Oh, that alone, whew, I think is worth it. But people got to know your business. Ain't knowledge power, Shanton? It could be the pollen. I never really have problems with pollen. But child, I think I need to just go on and do what everybody's about, get that local honey and all that and start using that. I gotta get back. I gotta go to the farmer's market. Anyway, I'm gonna get it together eventually, I guess. Me and Benadryl gonna have a time. You did, Reese? You gotta tell me about that girl. She said she got added over 30K to, hold on, my phone is phoning, to her profit line listening to tips from me. I love that so much for you, girl. You gotta tell me the details, honey. If we still connected on Facebook, inbox me, girl. I'm nosy. And forgive me if I'm soda reacting. It's I believe it is the allergies. Ah, lemon honey and ginger tea. Yeah, y'all can see my tea collection. I got every flavor of tea. It's sleepy time battered and made. So and I got some cute acrylic tea boxes, girl. Anyway, let me focus. Shannon wanted to recap. So let's recap the three G's of what grants are. Who remember the three G's? The three G's. And then let's recap the aura of real quick. And let's see. The first person that posted, you win. What was the auras? Gifted, given, granted. Go, Shannon. You won. You was first. What's the R's? Who's gonna be first with the R's? What was our 4 R's and a bonus? Ain't that what it was? And if you're new here, welcome. You're still hanging out with us. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of these gifted, given, and granted grants and grant funded opportunities. We've won over $51,700. And I want to share with y'all. Let's see, I'll probably do like 3 out of my 10. That'll work. 3 out of my 10. And y'all come back for 4 through 10 later. Yep. Research, read, review, respond, receipt. Come on, Rita. Get it, Rita. That's 5. I lost count. I said 4. Thank you, Rita. Then my R's. That's the recap. What grants are? They're given, gifted, and granted unto you. Is it free money? Free-ish. But you got to work the R's, research, read, and review, and show that receipt before you respond and then do the receipt. Uh-huh. I love it. Yep. Rita gave herself a star. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me tell y'all this real quick. Over at blackwomeningrants.com is my mentorship program. You can get there by clicking the link in our TikTok profile. I would show y'all the page, but I'm also editing videos on my other baby bapooter, as my niece used to call it. And so I can't show y'all on my screen, but when you go there, or you can type in directly blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. You're going to see the program that Deanna Joy is in, our $55,000 grant winner here. She got the purple hearts in her comments right now. She's in the program. Rita's in the program. Did I miss anybody else who's on here that's in the grant game program? It's 150 of y'all. Thank y'all for the 3.6K likes. I see y'all. It's only $97. It's a one-time payment. It gives you year-long access. You're in the program? Hey, Tashawn. You're winning. Did say you're winning if you're in it. We do monthly Zoom calls. We got one coming up in like a week and a half-ish. Every first Saturday, we hang out on Zoom live and answer your questions about grants, like where you are in the grant game mentorship, where you are in the finding funding ebook that's in the mentorship, where you are in your application process. Tell them, yeah, and I'm going to be like, anybody want a grant? How much have you applied for? How much did you win? When is your next application? If you're in the process of applying for a grant and you're stuck on a question, you can bring those to the open office hours as well. And so, Deanna, I'm going to let you answer Reese's question. She said she's in the process of launching a nonprofit. Is the program for her? I'm going to let Deanna help you with that, Reese. Jay said, oops, hold on. I clicked something. Jay said, I was worried about the writing portion of grants. I wasn't the greatest grant writer in school. I'm glad. And it cut you out. Oh, to know your help with that. Amen. I give y'all my answers. I was literally the person in my school giving people my paper. There was one guy in particular. He was too old to be in the same class as I was. I was in advanced classes, but because he didn't graduate on time, we knew he was gonna fail. My heart went out to him, and I literally just gave him my paper to copy, and he graduated. And to this day, that was 30 years ago. Every time he see me, he hugs me and he thanks me. I have always been that person like, child, here go the answer. I worked it out. Let me know if you got questions. And it wasn't just to cheat, it was to help. Because you're too grown to be in this class. Don't be in my little cousin class next year. Get out of here. Here go the answer. So I say that because that's what I do for y'all. Like right now, before I went live, I was looking for my last grant application answers to put in a new book I'm working on about grants. I literally hand you my application saying, here's how I answered that question. Let me know if you got questions. It's not for you to go and you can't write word for word what I write because we don't have the same business. We don't do the same thing, but you can get inspired by my answer. You can put your little stank on it and go apply for something. And I give you the template for how I answer my questions on grants. So, hello. I'm that person. Ain't no gatekeeping. Ain't no like, pay me $1 billion and I'll tell you, child, here go the answer. Go apply. Because at that point, ain't no excuse. If you say you need help and I'm giving you help, how many applications have you used this help on this month? Deanna said she got 3 applications in this month. I believe you. Right? Definitely. So now, Deanna, the book is factored into the mentorship. So we don't do the book separately anymore. So y'all got in good with that deal to be able to just get the book, but we don't do just the book anymore. You got to do the whole program because that's how I want you to do it. Good morning, innovator. How are you? So, Deanna writes grants for nonprofits. She has a for-profit. She read the book that's in the mentorship program, and she won $50,000 for her nonprofit client and $5,000 for her for-profit business. And I'm sure she's still making money other ways as it pertains to grants and grant writings for nonprofits. So that's why I said I wanted her to answer your question, Reese, because you're asking, is this helpful for nonprofits? So you're welcome to come join us. Again, it's only $97. I usually limit the spaces. Um, so they are available. There's a Klarna and an Afterpay feature. If you need that, that's there. Yep. And yeah, just heard a TikToker try to charge 40. Let me screenshot this. Hold on. Because I've been trying to tell people. So the same list I give y'all for free, I've seen people charge $100 per list. I give you 3 lists, and that's $300 right there. Just take this and go apply. So yeah, they'll charge you as long as you pay it. You just joined a couple of nights ago. Welcome. I hope you got started. Let me know if you got questions. I'm here. That's what I'm here for, to create the safe space, because a lot of us don't know. Let me tell y'all what y'all don't. Y'all want to hear some tea? Because y'all love the tea. We all love the tea. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. But y'all want to hear some Grant tea? Here's some tea. Good morning, Jania, or is it Ganaya? Course, ebook, people asking you to come speak. Oh, there's no cost for the book because it's included in the program, and the program is $97. Hallelujah. Let me see. Ooh, want some tea? Speaking of ginger and lemon, I get my phone unstuck. Emails coming through. Okay. Right. The other day I was shocked. What you said, 97 for the year. It's going up very, very soon. Yep. It is. It is going up. It's been almost a year now that this opportunity has been out there. So that price is about to increase very, very soon. Amen. Amen. So let's talk about this. What we have to understand that other students every day. Yeah, girl. It is rooms right now that are on Zoom, they're on Meetup, they're in person, they're on Google Meet, and they're having $1 million conversations. And I've sat in those rooms. I've been paid to be in those rooms, and that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about in my predictions. Y'all want to hear my predictions for this year as to where grants are headed? Before I saw you on TikTok, stand by others on IG. Yeah, I can only vouch for me, my experience, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I tell all my business on TikTok, so y'all go watch the videos. And I tell you, in the grant game too. Good morning. The link for the program is blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. It's best to join while I'm live with you so that I can send your welcome packet via email live. Somebody was emailing me at 10 o'clock at night talking about something. I just signed up. What do I do? I was like, girl, you better be glad I was awake, because I send this stuff in real time. So that means if I'm asleep, you got to wait till I wake up. And I do that for a reason. So do it while I'm awake, while I'm sitting at my Baperda and I ain't in these streets. So you find the link at blackwomeningrants.com, and it's pinned in our profile here on TikTok. Blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com, blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com. Okay, let me give y'all some tea. Okay, thank you, Deanna. She's encouraging the tea. So number one, my 2024 predictions of grants and grant-funded opportunities, with me being in this space as a $51,700 grant winner over these last few days, weeks, months, and years in the grant game. Number one is that this is already in motion. So this isn't something I'm prophesying and predicting and can see into the future. This has already started happening, and I've been a part of it. So that's why I could list out these 10 things. I'll give y'all 3, and y'all coming back to hear the other 7 later this week. Then just let me know if you'll be here. Anyway, There are grants that are out there that organizations who are in place to provide what we call business training and development programs, aka incubators and accelerators, have already received funding for. Have y'all ever heard of a business incubator or accelerator or participated in a program like that? These are programs that are designed, if you're in the startup phase, incubators help you get your idea out of your head, put it on paper. If you've already started a business, accelerators help you to accelerate what you've already been able to do. Um, and so these are programs that have money behind them already. That means that you don't have to go out and fight for these checks. They already got them. They got them in the form of grants, and they got them in the form of partnerships and sponsorships. So when you see these types of programs, even when you do your grant search, by the way, I give you a list of 6 when you join us in the mentorship today. My top 6. Now, Deanna said she's been through 3. I've been through 25 in the last year. I love learning, but I've learned myself out of those environments. I'm now the teacher. I'm literally paid as a teacher in these programs now. They send me offers. Here's how much we can pay you to come teach what we know you know because you've been through this program. So there are 6 that I really enjoyed, and I give you those links in the mentorship because you can go in and apply when their applications are open because they have money behind them. You don't have to worry about going to look for grants. Wouldn't it be easy if the work was already done for you? You still got to read, research, and review, but you just got to go put in the application. But the money part, that's done. They're just trying to make sure that you qualify for the money that they have. So they've told their funders, we'll go out and help Black women in business build their businesses, develop their ideas, get this content out of their head. And they are literally being like, I want to yell this. They are being given $1 million checks. Ask me how I know? Because I've sat in 2 rooms where the checks are written and I've received a lot of that funding. Okay. So not only am I in the room, but 2, 3 out of the 3 rooms that I've been in recently have extended the invitation to us, Black women in grants. And they said, Dr. AJ Austin, how can we get you to share this invitation with your people? That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you the links to these programs where the checks are literally being written on your behalf, but as a collective. Let me show you how that works. So instead of you going to look for money for your business, my prediction is that the opportunities that may work best for you, depending on where you are in your business, is that you look for these grant funded opportunities where they have already been awarded the fund. They have partnered with banks, large corporations, big places that are the money behind the programs that they get to offer you for free. Can y'all see incubators and accelerators helping you? Like, have you ever wished that you could be around like minds or be in rooms where the conversation is about business, about positivity and empowerment and enlightening each other and helping other people and lifting up each other, pouring back into each other, supporting each other in business? Because that's what an incubator and an accelerator could do if you find the right ones. Do y'all see that helping you in your business? So I see more educational opportunities like that with the business training and development programs, the incubators, the accelerators. These are called grant funded opportunities, right? Deanna went through one and was paid $5,000 at the end. And we're going to talk about that more later this week. The benefits of being in programs like this. Because again, they're already paid for through grants, through sponsorships, and through partnerships. So if you can see yourself taking a break from fighting for funds and just finding people who have received the funds, hey Tootie, then that could make your journey easier. Any questions about the educational opportunities that are available through what we call a GFO or a grant funded opportunity? Hey Soshi, any questions about the business training and development, the incubators, the accelerators? Now, if you've been here with me for a minute from back in the day, less than 9 months ago, we used to talk about incubators and accelerators all the time. How do you find them? That's a great question. Jackie says she just signed up for the mentorship. Jackie, I am emailing you as we speak, my dear. So check your email. Let me know you got it. Yay! Welcome to the grant game. So Jackie got one of the spots in our mentorship program. She has the list of 6 training and development opportunities that I'm recommending because I'm in them and I love them and I'm the teacher in some of them. Is that one all the answers you have for all the questions? The ones that are available, they're in the book that's in the mentorship. So you find business training and development programs, also known as incubators and accelerators. Somebody, okay, oh, this is quiz time, pop quiz time. Y'all ready? Using the 5 R's, how do you think you find incubators and accelerators, those business training and development programs we just talked about? And y'all tell me, put your learning to work today. How do you think you find these opportunities? Come on, Rita. First answer. Rita said you got to research. What else? We got 5 R's. What you got to do to find these business training and development programs? Read. What is the program? What does it entail? What is it? Y'all, I love these types of programs. Like I said, though, I'm like the guy that I helped graduate. I am too old to be in some of these programs. Not old business wise, I'm too old. I've been in business since 2005. Some of these people in the programs have just started a business. They have baby businesses. We are senior citizen in the business world. I'm in there like, hey y'all, how you doing? So that's why I'm a teacher in a lot of them. But yeah, you got to research these opportunities. You got to read what type of program it is, who they're looking for, review what they're looking for, because you still have to apply. One that I got my eye on has specific income. So you have to make a specific amount in your business yearly. Some are just for women, some are just for Black women or women of color. Some are just for new businesses. Some are for if you've been in business a specific amount of time. So when you read and review what they're looking for before you respond, chances of you getting a spot in these already paid for programs go up. If you want to see the last one that I did, guess what? I put my whole entire application that I wasn't supposed to get access to, but God showed me favor. I don't even think the program know that I had access. But anyway, my whole application, there was about 70 questions that almost just did me in. I was like, I'm tired. I put it in the book, child. It's in the book. It's in the mentorship over at blackwomeningrants.com. You can see my answers. They marked up my application in red, just like teachers, telling why I was a good fit for the program. They've invited me back as a speaker, invited me to their headquarters in DC to host an event to come speak, encouraged me to write the book that y'all got in the mentorship, and also has a blurb about my book that they promised to put in their email newsletter. 70 questions is a lot to the average ordinary business owner, but they were looking for extraordinary leaders for their program. It was worldwide. They got a new program that's open right now. And it was well worth it. There were 100 of us from around the world, meaning not just America. So I was on there with an accent, okay? It was only 4 of us from the US out of 100 people, okay? So I wanted to push through because I wanted to see me come through on the other end of them 70 questions, okay? I wanted to see me get in. So I got in with, I think it was a $1,500 scholarship. The program was 10 months long. And then they keep in touch with you for 3 years. Can you imagine someone reaching out to you every 6 months for 3 years saying, hey, what you doing? How your business? Not your little business, but how's business? Because they taught us things to keep our business going. We had world-class trainers and coaches. Um, and then I was reached out to with that opportunity to coach, to train, to mentor. So can you imagine that? Ain't that awesome, son? God has, but He's still blessing me, child, daily. I'm trying to bring y'all with me. So come on. Who is this? I just emailed somebody. Let me see. I don't see no name. I just see you. Let me see. Will Wood. I just emailed you. Oh, okay. I see your TikTok. Hey, girl. Welcome. I forgot I put that on there. So let me know you got your email, okay, Vicky? Now, I forgot what I was saying. But my application is in the book. You see me get awarded. You see my congratulations email. It puts you in the mood to be like, I can see myself doing this. Let me go find this opportunity. Let me do it. And I share names. I share links. I share programs. Again, no gatekeeping. So, if you know your business like the back of your hand, if you just long for somebody to ask you, who are you? What do you do? Who do you help? How much do you charge? How can I sign up? That's what kept me pressing through them 70 plus questions. There was another friend of mine that actually got me into grants. She sent me my first grant application. She sent me my first list of grants, and I applied to one of the grants on the list and won. When I told her I was applying for this grant with 70 questions, she gave up. I kept going and I got it. And I'm thankful that I did. So, listen. Hopefully you're inspired. Are you getting inspired a little bit? Because I'm just on one of three. I'm going to share my next two and then I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to call y'all later, okay? Yeah, I better answer when I call. So let's scroll the comments. I see you, Shannon. Um, do I get paid? Did I get paid with every program that I do, whether they pay me directly or I get paid indirectly, and we can do a future live about that. But because I do this, I always get paid, regardless of if I win a grant or get into a program. I always get paid. I talk about that in the mentorship too. How you can get paid from these opportunities, but it depends on your business model as well. So you got yours, yay! Okay, so two people have joined us in the Grant Game Mentorship today so far over at blackwomeningrants.com. Yes, you can, girl. It's so many opportunities. There was a lady that joined us earlier on here on GPA that was a part of one of these programs that is funded by grants and sponsorships that was looking for a coach and speaker and mentorship. So I did have an opportunity to talk fees and all that good stuff. And I love having the upper hand. So I get to say yay or nay to whether or not I even want to be one of their paid teachers and trainers and speakers, etc. And lately it's been no, but yeah, I'm flattered. It's like being invited somewhere and you get to say no. Thank you for inviting me though. That means you're in high demand, highly sought after. And I'd be like, time to go take a nap. I do good to get on TikTok 3 times a week. So anyway, so one is educational opportunities. That's coming in the grant space. It's already here. And if I were you, and if you have never applied for a grant, a regular grant with a check attached, if you've never won a grant with a check, then I would go apply for one of these easy to win grant funded opportunities that look like educational opportunities through business training and development, incubators, accelerators, etc. Okay, y'all got it. Y'all know to go do the 5 R's to get into these programs, and they're already paid for. Within these types of programs, and you're going to see this more on the grant scene, even with the list of grants, I send you the grants that you can find on your own by doing an organic online search. You're going to see more of these programs, and built into these types of programs that are already grant funded are network building. I just told y'all I was connected to 100 people in this global program this time last year. We were just getting started. We did 10 months. And 96 of them were in other countries. I got an invitation to South Africa. So, uh, yeah, that's network building. One of my trainers in the program who accepted my application, she was what's known as a POC or a point of contact. She was who I would reach out to. She had a section of us 100. And anyway, she ended up moving to my city. She ended up sending people for me to network with. And all. It's a little family, little networking family that's built into these programs. And because you wouldn't normally hear of these, this stuff ain't advertised on Eventbrite and Facebook, etc. These are built-in networks of people who are talking business, making money, supporting each other, pouring into each other, and grants have funded this. You didn't have to go fight for that money. And so the network building is within these programs and these program-based environments. Right? That's what I was just about to ask. Can y'all hear this type of network building, these educational opportunities that are paid for already, been a part of what you do, what you got going on? Because Deanna Joyce said, fact, and I need this space. Sunshine says, where? I need this. So y'all help Sunshine. Where? She's asking. How can Sunshine find these type of opportunities? Y'all let me know. Because built within these opportunities are also mentorship opportunities. Deanna knows about that, right? So you're going to get mentored. You're going to potentially be a mentor when you graduate these types of programs. They are my favorite. I love, of course, getting a grant check is fun, but I love these types of programs. I've always been like that, knowing that there are rooms that I could be a part of throughout my day, throughout my week. Because entrepreneurship, if you're by yourself in your business, you don't have a team, you been here like me and ain't saying a word out loud all day. You be in your head. But to hear yourself talk to other people about business and a grant funded it that you didn't have to go fight for, that's just something else. That is something else. Yay, you're networking. There's some cool events. Yep, most of us are lone wolves, but when you find these rooms to network in, and then you're forever affiliated. I'm in so many directories as a graduate. It's exciting. Resource sharing is another big part of these types of programs. These are my R's, y'all. Resource sharing, meaning there are people in these types of programs that can tell you where to go find your next program. That's literally how I came up with the 6 on the list that I send y'all for the mentorship. When we were graduating, this last one that I completed back in October of last year, I gave everyone a graduation gift in the form of, here are 5 other programs you can go apply to. They loved it. So 100 people were blessed with other programs to go apply to. I was sharing my resources. I told y'all I'd give you the answers. Why not? They loved it and they remember that. So how cool is that? You're getting a graduation gift from a fellow cohort member, and a cohort is just a small group of people in the same program as you. Shannon, I don't think anybody would know that unless you told them. That's why they say people of color. They just mix us all in. NASDAQ, Deanna, are you in the Mighty Networks? They have like 3 different channels within Mighty Networks for NASDAQ. And that's one of them is where I found the $50,000 opportunity that I applied for and got selected to go to round 2 out of 500 applications was through the Mighty Network part of that program. Yep. Come join us over at blackwomeningrants.com. Sunshine, I give you a list of 6 programs to start. Yep. Also last year they came to Atlanta and in partnership with, I forgot who it was. They had a phenomenal event. It was 100 Black, they called us funders and founders. And we networked with celebrities. And the lady who was the main host, she had won a $3 million grant. And at the end of the event, she came up to me and said, hey, here's my website. I want you to go apply for this opportunity that we have right now. Out of 100 people, she remembered my business and she told me to go what grant to go apply for on her site as a $3 million grant winner. Hello. And it was all thanks to NASDAQ, Milestone Circles, and Mighty Networks. Ain't that good? So that's what we're going to talk about coming up this week, how a lot of these opportunities are you're forever connected to. And y'all just, I be trying to I play it cool. I'm like, I'm gonna see if they gonna take the first step and join us in the mentorship. And then this world that I'm a part of, I can bring you in. There are a couple events that are coming up. I don't want to be a mentor. but I don't want to be a mentor. I don't want to be in that one. Really, in majority. I told you I say no more than anything. They've invited me to speak though, and I'm in contact with Cami, who is well, she was over the program when I joined. She did such a phenomenal job with our training and stuff. But y'all, I ain't got time to be a mentor in too many programs. I told y'all I'd be taking a nap. Um, I don't know. I don't know how they run that. Apply though. The opportunity to apply is there. My our leader, I know they lead the circles. Sandra was our circle leader, and she's been hanging in there because I did it. My circle was 29. They on like 100 and something, and she been in there since then. So it got to be worth something. And then they would do little classes off to the side together as a circle, etc. So it may be, I don't know, girl. Let me know what you find out. You go first, okay? Go first and tell me how it is. But yeah, I don't know much about it. I didn't apply. They reached out to me as a speaker, and I was like, oh, okay, shoot, I can get paid instead of doing it for free. Let go. So yeah. hmm So and they watching too. Don't think they not watching y'all. I don't know how they found out I spoke and stuff. I ain't say none of that. I just gave my goal and kept it moving. They said, I was getting an invitation to come be a speaker. And I was like, I was so quiet in this program. How they know? So anyway, those mentorship opportunities are there. They're in a lot of the programs that I see. Um, in addition to the resource sharing, the recommendations, um, and referrals. So these types of programs have partnerships and sponsorships with like banks, other financial institutions, and of course grants themselves, but more like sponsors. And so they'll have it where you can go, put in a code and get a free service or put in a discount code and get some money off of whatever their partners offer. If you're asked to speak, how do I? Oh, so I have a speaking coach, or I had a speaking coach. We worked together for 4 years, and he gave me the literal blueprint. So I have an email that I send, labeling out my fees. I have a speaker site. And so I have a process in place for that because I do that, without them asking me to speak. I'm invited to speak outside of those environments as well. So I have all that in place for myself as a speaker. But for the most part, I have my own stage. So I host my own events, as you know, and platforms like this. People want to be on here with me. So, yeah. So if you're looking to speak, that's something to look into. But for me, I really got it to like tell people no. Block out opportunities. I'm gonna do some more speaking soon, though. It's a couple partnerships I'm thinking about saying yes to, but I have to be careful for different reasons, as far as who I affiliate with, etc. So yeah. What other questions can I answer for y'all? Those are my tips for today. If you're joining us in the mentorship, let me know, and I can hang out and make sure you get your welcome packet. And if you got your welcome packet, go ahead and open it and start clicking through the emails everywhere it says click here for access. And it'll send me a notification that you're trying to get into that part of the program. And I can click give access and let you in. Deanna says second speaking event coming, but not sure when to ask. Yeah, it's the whole process. Between speaking and writing a book and creating a course, which I know you said you were doing, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I worked with my coach for 4 years, and he still was trying to get me to, like, he wanted me to do corporate speaking. I don't want to do corporate speaking, and I don't have to. He fought tooth and nail though, and I still don't do corporate speaking. So yeah, it's a lot. So it depends on where you trying to go as a speaker. Shannon, it depends. I can't promise nothing, child. It might be more next week. Or you can just click Klarna and Afterpay and see if they have a payment arrangement on there for you. That's an option as well. I see you, Jacqueline. Let me let you into this part of the portal. And there are about There's several links to click, so keep clicking. You won't bother me. You don't have to do them one by one. You can do them all right now while I'm live. That way, if you need access at a time I'm not available, you already have it instead of waiting on me to be able to give it to you. Yes, the mentorship is in my bio. It's also over at blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. Blackwomeningrants.com. Blackwomeningrants.com. www.blackwomeningrants.com. I see you, Jackie. Keep clicking, girl. You got a few more and you'll be good. You see a difference in applying. My eyes keep crossing. Hold on, Neon. I'll be reading too bad. Do you see a difference in applying soon as public versus? Yes. Did you know they can cut off applications before the deadline? Their systems crash. And it says it in the fine print for most grants that is at the grantor's discretion. Absolutely. They can. Ooh, Jackie is requesting access to your interview, Deanna, where we interviewed you about your $50,000 win. You in for a treat, Jackie? I was like, ooh, spill the tea, Deanna, because people knows it. I was really nosy. I was asking her all the questions. But anyway, yes, they can cut off grant applications. They can say, if we get a certain amount and we want to cut it off, they can cut it off. If they say, like the last one I applied to, they were so professional. Everything was in order. It was a well thought out opportunity. But we got to the deadline that they were supposed to make decisions and announce winners. They said, oh, we're going to extend it another week. They can do that if they want more applicants, which makes it harder for those of us who had our applications in on time. I was like, oh, Lord, that's more people and blah. And they don't have to give you no reason. So yeah, they can make their own rules, but I was told by a lady who wrote me two checks as the winner of her grant and one small business pitch competition. It's in the book, in the mentorship, and she encouraged to get your applications in early, not wait to the deadline. What else did she say? Make sure you answer all the questions in the application. But yeah, mostly get that application in as soon as you find out because it makes the pool larger. It makes competition more stiff. And think about it. Like in this last opportunity that I was selected for, they had 500 applications. I don't care if you got 5 people on your team, that's 100 applications to go through. They tied by the time they get to 499. I don't want to be number 500. I don't know which number I fell into, but I got that application. You know. So, and you never know if that's the reason why you don't get it. Because what if they already know who they want in the first 100 and you just a spare backup, but they still got 400 more to go through? You know what I'm saying? So you really don't want to take that chance. And so what I love is as soon as I see these new opportunities on the list of grants, like the one of 3 that I send you in the mentorship, I'm like, let me click this, go read about it, go do my R's, research, read, review. I do all that and then get this application in as soon as possible. Um, so yeah, let me see, Jackie. Did you get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you should be in my other one. Hold on. 9. Refresh. I think you're missing one. I just don't see it yet. It's usually, and I think you're missing the grant game one, Jackie. So look for that one if you haven't clicked on that one. And then you're missing, oh, there you go. You got the orientation one. Start with that one. I think you're missing one just for the grant game one. So look for that one and click it. What other questions do you guys have before we go? Any final questions? What was your one takeaway from today? Did y'all learn anything? I believe that you did, but you got to tell me. I think this was a good conversation. Which I you learn to submit your application early. Amen. Amen. Get it in there. All right, I see y'all clicking. Keep clicking. Keep clicking. I think everyone who has requested access. Hold on, I'm trying to see if this one is going to let me access. Oh, okay. I think oh, there we go. Clicking right with y'all. So keep clicking for access for all the portals and you'll get it. Ooh, let me slow down. Go apply and don't hesitate or procrastination limits your grants. It definitely slims down your chances. Just think about, when you have to read a book or study your pages, and there are people having to read your application about your business and hundreds of other businesses. Would you want to be the last application in that file? Okay, you got it. Okay, I might have just miscounted. As long as all of them say access granted, you're good to go. Even if you get to one and you got to click it again, just click it. Like I said, y'all don't bother me or anything. It's part of the program. They let you go. Yes, go watch your interview. I'm not promoting any grants. In particular, there are online searches you can do to go find grants to apply for, and I have 3 lists of grants with different names and types of grants on it that people get when they join my mentorship. The website is www.blackwomeningrants.com. Blackwomeningrants.com. Any final questions or takeaways? Let me know. And if you're joining us, welcome. Guess I was wondering if they are it's for business, for Black women for-profit businesses. Mm-hmm. I ate breakfast. I think it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna go find some food. I never know what I want. I've been eating poke bowls that are really good and pho. It's been really good. I know I'm gonna go get me some Vietnamese coffee. Is that really? I love how it tastes and it helps migraines. I'm doing good right now, but we ain't gonna tempt it. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Or maybe I'll just have Vietnamese food. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for joining me today. This has been fun. If you are visiting us over at blackwomeningrants.com, come join us. Look at the different features. It's breaking down the program and what's in it. Breakfast baked potato. I'm vegetarian, so if it's full of vegetables, it's good. We have a restaurant called the Sleepy Potato. They have great potatoes, pack of veggies. So yes, Jackie says it was awesome. Yay! Hopefully y'all got something that will help you. If you're in the mentorship, you're gonna find out our world is a lot of fun. And I'm gonna be adding more to what we got going on and coming up. I'm having an event in April. It'll be on Zoom. Everything is online for now. But it is celebrating my 10-year anniversary as a certified life coach. And April is my month. I mean, it's a lot has happened in the month of April over the years, and I love the month of April. So y'all will be getting an email about that if you're in the mentorship program, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm excited. I've already started planning for it, and so I'm gonna be announcing it in the email soon. So make sure you open your emails when I send them to you, okay? Because that's our next upcoming event. In addition to we got a program that's starting in March as well. I'm gonna send out probably like one or two more reminders for that program, and then we're gonna get into our April. So we got some stuff on the calendar. So stay tuned. I can't wait to share with y'all. Have y'all join me. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you follow this page. Become one of our 61,500 followers. This is the only page. We have our only page. If you get emails or inboxes from anyone else, they're pretending to be us. It's not us. I don't inbox y'all. I don't know y'all like that. So that's why I invite y'all to GPA to come learn with me. Ask me questions. Meet me live here. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's all I got. Add us to your calendar and to your alarms. That's what I have to do every day. 3 alarms a day to get on here with y'all. I said it's time to start. So I'll be back very, very soon. Until we meet again, my friends, remember that there's someone somewhere waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. And when you impact one life as a future grant winner, you get to impact generations. So thank y'all for being the generations I got to impact today. Have a phenomenal rest of your day, and I will see y'all soon. God bless. Bye, future grant winners.